Hello and welcome back. Once again, we are bringing to you a match between the Southern Parkians and GRU, Gimbal R Us. It is the Myth World Cup 2012. It is also the qualifying round for the first week, the first set of matches. And in case you were wondering, I'm doing this in the order in which the films are posted. So whoever posts the first films, those are the first games that I will cast, and then I will just keep on going down the line. It seems like the in this instance, the first films that were posted were kind of some of the better games, and the worst games were the ones that the players just kind of lagged in putting those up because they maybe they were none too proud about them. They weren't as good of games, and that's to be expected here in the qualifying rounds. The matchups are usually between a team that is projected to be better and a team that is projected to be not as good. So there is going to be some lopsidedness to the QR rounds, and that's just the nature of the way the tournament is organized. This mesh name is called Leap on the Borderlands. The map is called Creep on the Borderlands. This is a no unit trading on this with this game, which is interesting because there is so much planning time. Even though there is no trading, usually planning time is utilized by the captain for trading for a different unit set, a custom unit set, and then to distribute the units before the game begins. But if there's no unit trading, then all you really have to do is distribute the units. You don't have to spend any time trading, and really what do you need to do to plan? Looks like there's some circles and lines here. I don't know, maybe they're drawing a face. That is the GRU team, I believe, that is drawing that. Kind of a no-brainer. Send a force here, send a force there, send a force there. Tag the flags. Any questions? And once again, Sam the Butcher is captaining for the Gimbal R Us team. Legatus, Urzukt, Two Smoking Guns, Prince Pawn, the Black Knight, and Grog Monster are joining Sam the Butcher in representing Gimbal R Us. The opposing team, even though they have 5 players now, captained by Chef, Eric Hartman is Vicky, Craig, and Butters, kind of a South Park themed team. And even with a 2-player advantage, I'm still not sure if GRU is going to be able to win or not. I really hope that I'm really hoping that something interesting happens here. I would love to see GRU, Gimbal R Us, embarrass the Southern Parkians and kind of their bravado, their brashness. I would love to see that happen, but not really sure if something like that is in the works or not. Urzukt's Tro just bumping into the flag there, trying to pathfind around it. Just running straight into these malls, not a good idea. Just getting some extra exercise, running back and forth, just trying to delay them.
Flag captured. Flag captured.
Gimbal R Us is able to take flag 1, but against this force of Mercuridia, I'm just not sure. But they are reinforcing. Legatus does have artillery, and that is a sizable force. Those Mercuridia do back off. Although Grog Monster Butters is cleaning up his mall here. And Gimbal RS never really able to take flag 5. Although they have a force on the way, I'm just not sure if it's going to be able to keep those Mercuridia at bay or not. 2 smoking guns just kind of sitting and taking it. Just not able to micromanage that well. Kind of a nice blocked shot there by Erzugt. Chef calling out a white. There are some whites in the water, but to whom do they belong? It looks like this one is
flag captured.
GRU's
Victory
Cruise.
imminent.
And already there's a victory imminent for the Southern Parkian team. All they need is to sneak a force behind the GRU line and to the flag. So already they are mobilized and attempting to do that. Is GRU going to respond or not? And GRU taking some heavy losses. Managing to take that Warlock out. Didn't quite see who was able to do it. I think it was one of these soulless, but they get punished. 2 smoking guns. Yeah, with this few players, I mean, it's really difficult to control, you know, some forces here and then some forces over here. You know, obviously, something is going to suffer. And that white is taken out. I don't think that's going to connect with anything. I think he's just scaring him, trying to push him back. But Craig pretty much knows the limits and is not afraid, knows it's not going to touch him. And it looks like Butters does come out through this bottom hole area, runs some Mercuridia around, manages to avoid being hit that hard by that Warlock over there. This Warlock in a race, Black Knight kind of in a race, trying to inflict some damage. I'm not sure, those Mercuridia are fast, not able to chase him down. Sends out a Maul to kind of push him back a little bit, buy some time for his teammates, who are kind of on the defensive here. Although Eric Cartmanez is pushing down through the south for the Southern Parkian team. Erzugt's Tro very badly hurt, probably not going to be much use, especially against the Southern Parkian players who are able to focus fire or focus on that Tro and take it out if it engages. They will not be taken by surprise by something like that. Black Knight trying to do what he can, but is going to have to come back. It's 88% to 37%. Really, there's kind of a nice snipe there. Southern Parkians taking out Black Knight's Warlock. Or Butters, to be exact. And here comes the Southern Parkian force, massed up and ready for combat. They are just going to rush this flag, I think. I mean, that's all you have to do. They might play it out, have some fun with it.
5 minutes remaining.
Craig trying to sneak a mortar dwarf in. Not able to shoot far enough up that hill. Grog Monster complaining of lag. Sam the Butcher almost gets that Warlock there. Kind of a nice block there by Black Knight, but this Mercuridia gets through and takes out the Warlock. Sam the Butcher's Warlock there. Oh, okay. A little bit of friendly fire there.
Flag
Probably was
captured.
aiming for all those malls, but for some reason didn't anticipate their movement correctly or something. Anyway, this was kind of a painful match to watch, or game to watch, I should say. 81% remaining for the Southern Parkings. Just goes to show you how well they are able to manage their units, really taking every single opportunity to decimate the unprepared GRU team. Gimbal RS looks like 2 smoking guns got the damage for his team, but only 2 kills. I mean, look, 6 kills total for Gimbal RS and nearly 60 losses. It's just that's pretty amazing. You don't see that very often in a tournament game such as this. I guess you do see it somewhat often with a matchup where you have an overpowered team against an underdog team such as this. So I guess I should not be that surprised. Eric Hartmanez once again taking the damage. Look at that, 276 damage single-handedly. Him and Butters really pulling it out for the Southern Parking team. Once again, I do not know the identity of these players. I can surmise, but I'm going to refrain from doing so because honestly I do not have verification, and I will perhaps know more information in future matches, in which case I will share that along. Really, the Southern Parkian team in a very good position. I think they're going to take the 5th game as well, but we're going to go ahead and go there and play that one out too. So once again, good games, and on to the 5th game.